Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about how to build a load spinner using pure CSS for your website. Having a load spinner on your website is very important because when a user lands on your website and clicks a button, you don't want to leave the user with no clue about what is going on. By showing a load spinner, the user actually understands that there's something going on in the background and he has to wait until everything is completed. So the load spinner enhances the user experience. For this tutorial, we are going to build the following load spinner. It's a very simple website, and on this website we just have a button that says execute. For a practical use case, this button can be performing some set of operation that takes 5 to 10 seconds. And when the user clicks here, the time that the backend will take to process those computations, you can display the following load spinner, and the user knows that the website is not stuck. It's actually doing something in the background. In order to do this tutorial, I'm going to be using Visual Studio Code to write the code, but you can use any text editor like Notepad++. Here I have a folder called CSS Loader. It's an empty folder. The first thing we need to do is to go ahead and add a file, and we're going to call our file index.html. This is where we put the content of our website. So right now you can open that file on the browser, and it's going to be empty. Let's go ahead and add some code. I'm putting the HTML tag, and here I'm putting the head. And in the head, we're going to link it to our CSS. And we will call our CSS file style.css. Let's put our body tag. And in the body, we will need one button. The ID will be execute button. And the type is a button. And when the user click on this button, we want to actually execute a JavaScript function, and we will call our function showLoader. The value to be displayed for this button is going to be execute, and we can close it. So the next thing we want to do here is to add a div, and in this div, this is where we are going to put the actual load spinner, and then also change the background so that it becomes semi-transparent. So div, we can close it. It's going to be an empty div, and the ID will be semi-transparent div. And after this, we need a script. So this showLoader function will be a script, and we can write it here so that when the user clicks on this execute button, the showLoader function gets executed, and it's going to be a very simple function. We just need to change the property of our CSS for that button, and then the load spinner will appear. So here we have a function called showLoader, And here what we want to do, we want to access this button with document.getElementById, and the ID of this button is to access this div. So the ID of the div is going to be semi-transparent, because the div is the one where we're going to show the load spinner and the semi-transparent background. I'm going to take the style and the display, and we set it to block. Okay, so now we have our HTML page ready. If we go back here and refresh this, we will see the execute button, but when you click on it, nothing happens because we haven't added our CSS yet. So now let's create another file, and we call style.css, and in this file we're going to put a background first on our website. So in the body we're going to give a background color. So our background color is going to be that blue, and the X code is 6C4E. So this should give a blue background to our page. Now we have it. The next thing we want to do is to work on our semi-transparent button. So here, and the width is going to be 100%. Here we are going to center the spinner. With the position fixed, left 0, right it's gonna be 0 as well, and the top is 0, the bottom is 0 as well. So this will center our load spinner, and let's give a background color, red, green, blue, 255, 255, 255, and 0.7. This will show the transparent background. And our display is none. None because the first time that the user reaches this page, nothing will be shown to the user. So the loading spinner will not be shown. That's why we're setting this display to none. So let's put some keyframes to make it spin. Want it to rotate 0 degree. (360 degree). So here I'm giving the dimension of the circle, so 40 by 40. And you can choose any color if you want for the border. It's 50%. So we want it to spin not too fast. So 1/8 seconds should do it. Yeah, fine that. Okay, so now to make it go round, we can just give this animation and we say spin 8 seconds. Yeah, so this should actually make our load spinner to come on the screen when the user click on the execute button. So if we refresh it, we see that it starts spinning, and we want to go ahead here and change display should be none. Okay, it seems that we have an issue in our code, and here our function show loader. Okay, so I misspelled the ID of the div, so it's called semi-transparent div. Let's go back, refresh it, and now if you click on execute, you will see that the load spinner gets displayed on the screen. Thank you. I think that is all I wanted to share with you for this tutorial. The code is available on our website, so you can just go there and grab the code. I'm going to put the link in the description below. So this is the code here. You can put this one in your HTML page and add the following code to your CSS, and you can have your load spinner display on your website. And we have a demo here. You can click and see exactly what that code will do to your website. So this is the load spinner. Thank you very much, guys. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.